Everybody, welcome back to another episode of Frank's Unsolicited Advice, the NFL edition. I'm back with the team, and we in full effect today. Nikki, of course, is driving home because she was working. June's at the crib with that nice Chief shirt or the hotel. I don't know.
The Hilton, Diamond Club, baby.
The Diamond Club. And Bree still working. People, we full-time employees of the U.S. government, and we do this. I'm on leave, actually. But anyway, I'm in a good mood. Got a new computer to try this out. You know what I'm saying? Nikki, I told Nikki to hold this. So, Nikki, go ahead. Let it out.
You do. I know you're not coming from my dad. Not at all. When your non-flying Eagles had Cam out there looking like he's about to be MVP for the next 5 years. Don't do it. Don't do it. My rookie quarterback did well. What the hell did y'all do? June, what did y'all do? What's his name? Cam feel like he is on top of the motherfucking world. Of course, he played the non-flying Eagles. Don't do it. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? How y'all?
Hey, let me tell you what it is. We took a page from the Jaguars, right? And
no, you couldn't have. You couldn't have. Listen, Joe, you couldn't have. Because we lost the game by 3. How many points did y'all lose it by?
What you mean?
Cricket. Okay.
Hey, be careful. You got something in the back of your headrest. That thing is you're about to get sick.
It's holding me down. It's holding me. Hold on, let me get back on the right side of the road. But
Please do.
Hey, this is the beginning, Nikki. Don't start. I didn't even say nothing to you. I was on next to you all day.
No. Oh, what? I came in on 10 because of the comments you made. Woo! Look, my eyes watering. You done. Woo!
That's probably how you was. That's probably how you was all game. Eyes watering.
Hey, I want y'all to notice. Yeah, I noticed that I ain't text y'all one time yesterday. I mean, on Monday, not one time.
I don't blame you. Listen, look, we're gonna talk about the games. Bree, what's up, Mama? You was waving high. What's up?
Hi. Am I starting off with preseason scores?
Go ahead. Start with the Eagles.
Let's just start it because
you're
gonna be here.
So on Thursday, preseason week 2, on Thursday, August 19th, the Patriots defeated the Eagles 35-0. And the Nikki. Look at Nikki.
Hey.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to throw that penalty flag. You keep it up.
On Friday, August 20th, the Chiefs defeated the Cardinals 17-10. The Washington football team defeated the Bengals 17-13. On Saturday, August 21st, the Steelers defeated the Lions 26-20. Bills defeated the Bears 41-15. Jets defeated the Packers 23-14. Dolphins defeated the Falcons 37-17. Ravens defeated the Panthers 20-3. Titans defeated the Buccaneers 34-3. Texans defeated the Cowboys 20-14. Colts defeated the Vikings 12-10. Raiders defeated the Rams 17-16. Broncos defeated the Seahawks 30-3. On Saturday, August 22nd, the Browns defeated the Giants 17-13. 49ers defeated the Chargers 15-10. And on Monday, August 23rd, the Saints defeated the Jaguars 23-21.
Oh my God. Oh. It doesn't
What's
matter
wrong,
if you win or lose.
What's wrong?
It's losing.
Yes, you're right. Losing is losing. However, in all the stats that you just read, there was only one team that had 0 points. One. Can we guess what team that was?
The Jaguars are the only team that can score, and it still feels like it's 0.
I want to know what team had 0 points. 0. The entire game. Okay, all right. Anyway, hey, who wants to take the answer for 100? So we're leaving it for you.
You need to focus on road.
I know. I'm sorry, y'all. It's June. I'm sorry.
You need to focus on the road. I ain't say nothing to you today. The only thing I'm gonna say out of all of those teams, it doesn't matter if the Jaguars score all them points. It still feels like they just didn't score at all.
You know what? Yeah, if that's my phone dropped. If that's the case,
Hey,
you know, out of the Eagles,
that's probably because your phone dropped just like them passes they dropped too.
Whatever. Well, what passes did y'all catch? What goal? What?
Hey, leave me alone. Leave me
Can we
alone.
get a field goal? Can we get a field goal? Can we get a field goal? One field goal. Just one.
Hey, Frank, I need you to throw that penalty, the challenge flag there for being a bully.
Hey.
Being a bully.
Whatever.
Hey, Jules, I can't keep up. Leave it up. The onslaught's coming too fast. Listen, okay, let's talk about it. Let's talk about that game. And I'm gonna tell you something. Shannon Sharp was like, you know, they didn't play the first team, but Cam and Mac Jones both played the second and third strings, and Mac Jones had a better outing. First off, if you are an NFL MVP and you've been to the Super Bowl and you playing second and third strings, you should be scrubbing these dudes left and right. Completing pass, running first downs, you should do all that. So I'm not going to give Cam any credit on that. I'll give Mac Jones credit as a rookie, and he should be playing in second and third strings. And Hoyer, well, you know what? He's been in the league for, I don't know, since Jesus, and been on the Patriots about 30 times already. He got Super Bowl rings because he was just backing up Brady. But that leads to what's coming up right now. So they got rid of Sony Michel today. He went to the Rams, and they're saying Cam now he's in the COVID protocol, and from what I'm understanding, he went to a facility that he thought was a sanctioned facility for something, and it turns out it wasn't, and now he's on COVID protocol. People are not happy, and I heard he's not happy with stuff going on in New England. So the herd, Colin said that this is so he said everybody has secrets that we keep. And the only time them secrets get out is when we want them to get out. So this issue with Cam coming out is something that the Patriots might have wanted to come out to get it out there, but it's opening the door for Mac Jones. How do you guys feel?
Listen, I'm gonna let June in. Okay, June.
I did research, fams. I was, you know what I'm saying?
No, I actually read it that Cam was mad and saying that, or it was a comment made that, this is Mac Jones' opportunity to shine, obviously, because Cam is on this damn list. Look, you know, I am always pro black players, especially.
I'm glad you're honest.
I'm always that. You said what?
I said I'm glad you're honest.
Yeah. I mean, you know, it is what it is. But I think, and it's sad to say this because you know I've been rooting for Cam again. Obviously, I'm gonna root for him because I just said what I am. Cam. I think this is their easy way out.
Mm-hmm.
June, what happened? Because the Eagles didn't do nothing. That's what.
I ain't saying nothing. We're gonna talk about Cam right now.
You thought the Eagles?
We're gonna talk about Cam right now, okay? And I slightly agree with Nikki, but I don't know, man. I think it's true. I think they do hold on to secrets so they can make moves and just blame it on whatever it is. You know, in this multi-billion-dollar business, you just don't know what to believe because they can maneuver any way they want. Just like Watson, right? They can maneuver any way they want, and we're the fans that have no choice but kind of just either just sit there and praise it, or B just pretty much go on with it. You know, we're kind of like that, the media or whatever. But you're right. Flacco should have done better. He wasn't supposed to start the game. However, Jalen Hurts was sick, and he was a scratch in the beginning of the game. I'm not gonna mention that Lawrence is Sunshine is the only quarterback that hasn't thrown a touchdown yet, even in the preseason. But I'll save that for later. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Wait a minute.
We're talking about the Eagles, Nicky, and the Pats. Don't bring up the Jaguars.
So here's what I'm gonna say right before you go and air it out, Nick. I heard Colin. I like what he said. I think he's a realist at times, and he said something about that Cam gets in his own way, and I think we were texting in the group chat, and I said that I feel Cam mentally is getting in his own way. Physically, I think he still could run the ball. He still could throw the ball. Maybe not as good as he used to because of shoulder surgery. However, to say that he's not deserving to be a starter in the NFL is wrong. I just think mentally, Cam is not where he needs to be. And athletes mentally, in my opinion, that mental game plays a lot more into what they do in the game than their physical ability. Once mentally they're taking out the game, they make mistakes. We've seen it with even Peyton, Brady, Drew, Aaron Rodgers. When they get mentally, psychologically, in there, it throws them off completely. Like when, and I speak about it, when Brady gets hit a lot, that's a mental thing. He starts thinking he hears footsteps. He's like, oh, let me fall to the floor, take a 50-yard sack. You know what I'm saying? That's just all mental. So I think that Cam, I would love to see Cam stay the starter, especially week 1 playing the Dolphins. It's a divisional game. I would Mac Jones, not against Flores, Brian Flores down there with that defense and them Dolphins, but we'll see. I think it's more Cam than anything. He even compared Cam to Westbrook. He did. But June, that's an off-topic question because everybody else don't watch basketball. Anyway, Nikki, what you was gonna say, love? I know you're driving, so what you was gonna say?
No, I actually was gonna agree with what you just said because, like, even besides that, like, all the extra talk that Cam do, I mean, he was. I shouldn't say he was proud of himself because he should be proud of himself, but like I promise you, he played the non-fly Eagles. He was MVP for the next 5 years. Cam is it. I'm telling you.
But you can't be proud being up on a second string or third string. You can't.
Yeah, that's the point I'm making. That's the point I'm making. Like, that's the point I'm making. Like, you up here doing press conference. I'm balling when you playing. You know what I'm saying? You're not playing somebody that should be your match. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's a big deal for me.
What was his stats? I'm gonna look up his stats. Y'all talk back on for the rest of the 5 minutes while I look up these stats.
Like you said, right? You MVP. All them. How many points he got? Not he. How many points did the Patriots get?
Like 37 points. 30.
How many points the Eagles got?
Once you accomplish your goals faster,
zero.
Hey, as many touchdowns as Sunshine's thrown so far.
Oh no, Joe, I just didn't remember. What's wrong with you? How many points? You didn't even let me hear. How many points?
I told you as many.
Zero.
The Eagles scored as many touchdowns as many as Sunshine thrown so far in the entire.
Anyway.
That's where
I feel like Cam should have had all 35 points.
You're right. He was 8 for 9, 103 yards with 1 touchdown, and he only played, I think, a few minutes. To be honest, he didn't play a full quarter even. But So I
mean, what you bragging for? Come on, man.
I wouldn't brag. I wouldn't. Not preseason.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Just preseason. If I was a veteran quarterback or veteran player that's been to the Super Bowl, won the MVP, preseason to me should be practice, should be warm-ups for the
right. It's scrimmage.
Week 1, game 1, I go out there and put up 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, 200 yards passing, 50 yards rushing. I'm talking crap. I'm in there like
back.
But
I'm back. You know what I mean? He probably could do it if they played the Eagles week 1, 2. But
Hey, June, she keeps sticking that knife in there, bro. She's digging it in there. Say the Eagles, the Eagles. Nikki, I'm not gonna tell you what the herd said about the Jaguars. I'm not gonna say what he said.
Nah. Shoot, you know.
by all means, say it. I don't care because I can say.
He said it.
We'll discuss that game. We'll discuss that game when we get to it, Frank.
Okay, my bad. I'm saying, all right. So what's the next one? We going to talk about the Jags game against the Saints?
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah.
She's lagging.
She lagging
Just like the Jags.
because there's a new computer set up. I ain't even got the.
No, she's lagging. It's her service.
Yeah. Well, this is what happened with the. Hey, this happened with the Jags.
You're lagging, Nikki. Nikki.
But don't do that. Yes.
Nikki, you are lagging.
Get off of the Jaguars Wi-Fi.
You can't hear me. Y'all can't
It
hear
must
me?
be the Jaguars Wi-Fi.
One is June
Hey, hey Frank, she on the phone that the Jaguars give out to the fans when they come to the game.
She on
Hold up. Can y'all hear me?
now we
June, first of all, okay, hold on. First, let me address Frank. Frank, the little you did, I heard it, motherfucker. Don't do it again. June, first of all, I'm on because I'm going home. You understand what I'm saying? But don't do the Jags. Don't do them. Now let's talk about our game. In our game, I stand by what I say. Our offensive, the whole offensive side. I need to get their life together. But you see, we've named our QB1, which is I'm indifferent because I like them too.
Who's QB1?
Not Flacco.
Hey, he might as well be.
No, for what? He didn't do shit. I mean,
Flacco throw more touchdowns this preseason than your boy.
Well, I know this last game.
My
But
bad, he
Flacco
got
didn't throw enough. The whole team didn't throw. The whole team couldn't get a field goal, June. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about here?
We're talking about the Duval.
Anyway, wait, hold on. What I do want to say was Teddy looked real. I mean, not Teddy. Jameis looked real good. Real good.
Yeah.
I'm pro black QB. Real good. I mean, he was throwing down, even though it was against my team. I'm being fair. He was throwing down like. And who's the Castaway? I was like, Lord. I'm like, he didn't catch it. Damn, he caught it. He's not gonna catch it. Damn, he caught it. Golly. So James was good. Sunshine looked. He was all right. He was all right. Like I said last week, and I said,
what are you talking about? The son, or are you talking about the football player?
Listen.
Are you talking about the thing in the sky, or are you talking about the football player on earth?
Dude, I can't wait. I need to meet you face to face. I can't wait. I can't.
Well, you can't for what? For a touchdown pass? Hey, trust me, the entire Jacksonville fan base is waiting for you.
No, we're not. We got faith in our QB. Don't worry about us.
We not. Trust me. Look. Hey, if you look up, down, left, right, all of us on here, we're not worried.
Nikki, why he did you like that? He said, hey, nobody is.
No. There's one person. It's not one person on this phone that is worried about the Jaguars. And I understand why. Dude, I don't blame you. Okay? But don't worry about us. We're going to be fine. You wait till when we play on Sunday, right? You're going to see what you're going to do on Sunday. I hope
Who?
I hope the Eagles do something.
Who?
I'm not even talking about a quarterback. I'm asking for, can we get a field goal? Just can we get some points on the board? That's all.
I bet you be getting eggs. Hey, I bet you be getting eggs and all type of stuff thrown out with them things in them headrests.
Hey, you is on a roll. Let me tell you, they going back and forth. I'm just here watching and laughing.
I feel like I haven't got a word in. They are just coming at each other's necks today.
She's coming for me like you used to. You know what I'm saying? They had to break it down a little bit back.
Are you
never went, listen, but June, you never went this hard on me because you know better to go this hard on me.
All I said every time last year was you guys lost when it counted. And then Frank laughed all the time.
That's funny. That's funny.
You see, I can't. So there y'all got, you know what?
I'm gonna tell you my laugh.
Is that funny? Is that funny?
Misery loves company.
Is that funny?
My team was like, oh, and whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, so going back to what you said, Jameis did look great. He did look good on that.
No. We're not going back to that.
Okay.
We're not going back to that. We're not going back to that.
We're not doing that.
Okay.
What we are going to go back to is two people do not have the right to laugh at a team when your teams can't even make it to the playoffs. When your teams can't even beat the team that made it to the playoffs. Yeah, we lost when it counted, but you can't even make. Hey, Frankie.
Yo, but you see his shirt, you can't see it.
Yeah.
Man, get out of here.
You like you guys are laughing. You should be laughing at your teams. You're laughing at my team, but your teams are laughing stocks. So I don't even know why you guys are laughing. First of all.
Hello?
Baker Mayfield? Yeah.
Call him.
We got Bree on the line. He said, watch it.
Tell Baker Mayfield, Baker Mayfield, you little bitch. How about that?
Hey.
I promise you.
That's funny, Nikki?
No, I wasn't laughing, girl. There was somebody running.
Somebody,
No.
Nikki,
Somebody
I know
running.
you are not. Nikki, I know you are not laughing.
Listen,
Especially on that.
Bree, I told you I'm
Nikki.
driving. I'm looking at scenery.
No. Nikki, first, before you start laughing, you need to change that Metro PTS phone first, and then you can laugh.
Bree. First of all, I told you I'm driving home. It's the scenery that I was looking at. It was somebody crossing the street.
Oh, okay.
That's all. But I just said June was an a-hole, so you know I'm not laughing at June.
Wow.
Listen, this is what I'm gonna say about all this, right? Last year was last year. Let's not bring up the past. If we's in relationships, nobody want to bring up the past no more. We in a new day. So it's
I was bringing up last week for June and the week before that.
No, I'm talking about Bree. Let's stick to last week's preseason games, right? I'm saying Jameis did okay. The Jags, well,
no, he did good. He did better than okay.
Yeah, I feel the Jags did struggle, but I feel like they need an identity. I think they have the worst offensive line in the world, and the Pee Wee League out here got a better Pop Warner got a better offensive line than the Jags. Go ahead, Bree. What you was going to say?
So Sean Payton said, even though with Jameis's outstanding performance on Monday night's game, he's still not naming him the starting quarterback.
Nobody's naming.
What?
I think the only team that went ahead and said I'm gonna name a starter.
Teddy Bridgewater.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Yes,
yeah, I'm happy for him.
Me too. I feel Teddy should have stayed in New Orleans because look, Breeze left, and he went 5-0 while he was a starter in New Orleans, in the Saints. And I just want like I told Nikki in the chat about Cam. I like to see these players that at one point were heavy hitters to come back and make a stand and make a mark. Like, listen, I'm still here. Let's not give all these. Let's not forget that I was putting up numbers before in Minnesota before I got hurt. And I hope he goes out there and balls out, man. I like Teddy Bridgewater. I think he's one of them quarterbacks that keeps his mouth shut. He plays the game. He's he has his issues, but he's not bad himself. Even in Carolina, I think he did okay. But I think that's dope. I think
so too. We kind of touched on it. We kind of touched on it last week or the week before, on how a good quarterback battle that was going on was in Denver, and Teddy. Hey, that dude was on point. And to be really honest with you, I think what gave it away for Locke was that interception that he threw in the red zone during last week's preseason. And I think that probably solidified the quarterback competition over there. And then going back to the Saints, man, Winston was just on point last week. And for him not to be named the starter, I mean, I guess they know more than me, but it was crazy, man. I mean, that dude was on point. Taysom Hill looked like an average backup out there, just trying to make things happen. Like the pressure right now is on the $140 million man, Taysom Hill, and not Jameis Winston.
And that's the thing, man. You got and I said this. I think Jameis' issue is he didn't have somebody to train him to take the intermediate, the short passes. He was trying to go for the dink and dunk. I mean, the long shots. I think with Sean Payton there and the weapons they have, he can check down. He can get the ball out. He can do okay. Taysom Hill's the Swiss Army knife of football players. He can be a tight end, punt returner, a running back, a quarterback, whatever you want to be. He'll be that. I don't think he's a starter.
I still think that Jameis Winston is more starting quarterback material than Taysom Hill, though.
I agree.
Thank you.
I agree.
Oh, you clapped for me.
This is all I'm.
Frankie clap for you.
Clap.
You got best friends and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Agree. It's my thing. Okay, yeah, I agree. First of all, I think, like I was telling my homeboy, because he's a Saints fan, right? And I was telling him, I said, look, let me tell you, Jameis is going to be QB1. This other BS they're doing, watch it. Let's put a bet. Let's put a wager. They're going to name him as it. I think that if they take Taysom out of any other position, because he's so versatile, like they're doing themselves a disjustice, right? So, and on top, Taysom, I don't know. I think Jameis was calm, cool, collected. I mean, the play was there and he made it. Taysom to me was looking for plays. And they did say that Saul had told Jameis, like they sat down, they had their conversation, and one thing that they agreed on, or one thing he promised him was like, bro, throw the ball away, take the sack instead of getting an interception. You know, and I think he got that idea in his head now. Like, if the play is not there, I'm not going to force it. So I think he's going to do well. I think he will be named QB1. And if he is, I am super proud. If he's not, they cheated him. And that's it.
I agree 100% with you on that. I think he should be QB1 starting, and I think that they should give him his credit. Hey, it's his game. It's his position to lose. He is the real QB in the team. You know, Taysom Hill's a universal weapon. He's like a Swiss Army knife. So what Lions lost to the Steelers. I saw a Najee Harrison juke there that he did a move on somebody, broke somebody's ankles. I like that. Ben went for 8 for 10 for 137 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pass rating of 158.3. That's what a starting quarterback should look like. Again,
hey, 100%, bro. I was seeing that first drive by Ben, and man, that dude looked like he was back in his mid-20s or whatnot.
Yeah.
He was on point just like Jameis was. I mean, he was just on it, man. And there's that dude Johnson. I think he led the league in drops or something like that last year. But he was on point. So I don't know. I think it's gonna be an interesting season for the Steelers if they start off the way that they look in the preseason.
Well, like I said, preseason, you're a number 1 quarterback with 2 Super Bowl rings, 3 Super Bowl appearances. You should be that's the performance you need to put up.
Right.
On a quarterback in preseason. You know what I'm saying? 100%. Go out there, dominate. So listen, I'm still here. I'm gonna go take a seat after this, enjoy the rest of the game, drink my Gatorade, you know, put my mask on in quarantine. Texans and Cowboys. Texans won. A lot of stuff was going on. Dak Prescott, you know what I'm saying? He looking like another MRI on the shoulder. Yeah, Broncos 30-3 against Seahawks. Browns beat the Giants. So the big dilemma is Jimmy G starting or is it going to be Trey Lance?
Damn. I think it might be.
I didn't watch that game. How did Lance play?
So, of course, you know, now that football's getting ready to start up, I kind of am watching more clips on YouTube while I get ready in the morning. And the Herd said that in the last 2 years, Trey Lance has only thrown, I think, less than 20 passes or completed 20 passes. So if that's that's a fact, we can look it up. I don't think he should start week 1. First off, Jimmy G took you to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Jimmy G has, I think, 1 or 2 Super Bowl rings with the Pats as a backup. His record is 24-8 when he's a starter. Let's give the man some respect. Put him in, let him start. If he gets hurt or he screws the game away, bring Trey Lance in.
Sorry, I was on mute. I had a Future Sailor's mom call me.
Fine, that's fine.
I think you hit around the spot, Frank. The commentators were saying the same thing about Jimmy G. They're pretty much saying it just isn't fair to rule out Jimmy G from the starting position. Given everything that was going on, given the injuries within the team. I mean, you were asking that man to perform heart surgery with no type of tools, you know what I'm saying? and then he gets hurt. So I don't know. I think he deserves another shot. I mean, like you said, he took the team to the freaking Super Bowl. Then you got, you know.
One thing my boy Ralph says, and he's a 49er fan. He said the best availability is availability, and that's what's hurting Jimmy G. Nobody's denying that he's a winner. The problem is that he can't stay healthy enough to be the winner.
Right.
But in me, I look at it like, you know, it's funny. We always go back to our experience, right? And our experience is the military, right? The military, and a lot of the times, when you're a young buck in the Navy, a lot of times a senior person gets the nod over you because they're senior. Let's give the senior person a chance, and it's their chance, is their opportunity to lose, and we're gonna give you a chance if they screw up. And I feel like sports is kind of the same thing. If you're a veteran quarterback, if you're a veteran linebacker or whatever, receiver, obviously skills diminish over time, like speed, but knowledge doesn't. Ray Lewis over time wasn't as fast as he used to be, but he knew where to be when the ball came or the player came his way, so he was there. Hell, Brady at this point at 44 in the league, yeah, he might not have the same arm strength. He was never mobile, so let's not go and say he was mobile because he wasn't. But his knowledge is still there. His ability to break down a defense is still there and make the right option, the right pass. Adrian Peterson, another running back that's getting older in time, Frank Gore, they might not be as fast, but they know where to be and they know what to do. That I think that goes a long way in sports. You know what I'm saying? We've had this conversation like I think weeks ago, and I argued the difference in young. I went with young invest instead of vet experience and old. But I'd say give Jimmy G a chance, just like I would say start Cam over Mac Jones. Like I would say start any veteran quarterback over another rookie, just to first give the rookie time to develop, and two, give that quarterback or that veteran player a chance to say, listen, either I got it or I don't. So I say start Jimmy G. Packers. Who Love, I heard, is hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's that, I guess. Ain't no more to talk about that. I think that's good. I think not good that he's hurt. I think that kind of smooths out everything, even though we all knew Aaron Rodgers was going to start week 1, but it kind of takes away that whole what if scenario. He's hurt. He's not in the game. I I gave your boy a shout out, Bree. I said Najee Harris, broke somebody's ankles out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you see that run he did?
Yeah. I mean, listen, I think the Steelers' key to victory is a run game. You guys need to have a strong run game. Steelers don't equate to fancy throws. I hear Steelers, I think about gritty defenses with hard-pounding running games that open up the passing game. That's what me. I feel like blue-collar work with dudes getting out there getting grimy and gritty and dirty in the ground. What else? Let me see. Any other news that I missed? I know we traded Sony Michel to the Rams. I think it's a good look for the Patriots, getting rid of somebody that can't stay healthy. Chiefs won Cardinals 17-10. I don't see nothing big on that. Anything else you guys want to cover before we wrap it up then, I guess?
Yeah. Dang, what was it? Shoot.
Fantasy football is back.
It is. I actually gonna do mine. I gotta start my league up. And we talked about this in the chat. I prefer 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs, 1 flex, and 1 tight end with 1 kicker, 1 defense, and 1 quarterback. And I like the 6 point for the quarterbacks on a touchdown, not 4 points. And I like PPR. I like full PPR.
Non-PPR.
No, full is dope.
Non-PPR is better. Non-PPR is so much better. It's so much more competitive. Non-PPR. Yes, it is.
No, it's not. Because you go non-PPR, you're doing standard, all right, and your running backs aren't getting a point per catch. So now they're going to get 1 point per 10 yards. So unless you got a running back that's pounding the ball, you're not getting that. I like PPR because people like James White, Alvin Kamara have great seasons. Who else? Coming out the backfield and catching balls. I think that's dope. We haven't come up with a fantasy talk yet. I don't know if we will do that. It's a lot to cover. A lot. You got your tiers and it's just a lot. Top 100 is almost done. They got the top 10 players left. I've watched a few. When the DVR are crazy for me. So I don't know. It's all over the place. But the top 10 receiver, the top 10 players. Let me see. I think I put in the chat. Let me go back to Instagram on that.
Man, I didn't know Funchess, he's out for the season.
Yeah, another second year in a row. 2 seasons full missed. Devin Funchess. I saw that. It's on. I was actually on NFL.com looking at the news, and that was on there. Packers plays Devin Funchess on IR, wide receiver likely to miss 2nd season in a row. Head coach Vic Fangio names Teddy Bridgewater starting quarterback over Drew Lock.
Hey, the running back for the Jags, that was a huge blow right there. Huge blow.
Let me see what else we got. So going back to it, the top 10 players left, no specific order, not 1, 2, just how it's listed. Devontae Adams, Josh Allen, Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Derrick Henry, DeAndre Hopkins, Travis Kelce, Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, and TJ Watt are the last 10 players remaining on NFL Top 100. Of course, I'm biased, so I'm going to hope Brady gets number 1. But I am glad that he's back in the top 10 and not disrespectfully below 10 like they were doing the previous 2 years. Also, Pro Football Focus had Brady, Rodgers, and Mahomes as the top 3 quarterbacks in the league right now. No specific order, so it could be.
I'm about to say not in that order.
Yeah, no specific order. It was a clip I saw. Shannon Sharp and Skip Bates were talking about it. Undisputed. I'm gonna tell you this, and again, I love experience. I do over young, fresh people, but at the same time, this is a young man sport, and I don't expect Brady to go out there and throw for 5,000 yards like Patrick Mahomes. I don't. I expect him to go out there and manage the game like a veteran quarterback would do. Like Aaron Rodgers, I don't expect him to throw for 6,000 yards either. I don't expect Big Ben to throw for 6,000, 5,000 yards. I expect them to be veteran quarterbacks, go out there and manage the game. Do I expect Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, to throw for 5,000 yards, maybe 30 touchdowns, and maybe 5 interceptions? Hell yeah, I do. But them older quarterbacks, nah, I don't. I expect them to manage games. So I wouldn't be mad if you had Mahomes number one over everybody because he's younger. He's a young guy in the game. He's fresh. So, some people like freshness over veteran experience.
No, it's real stuff, bro.
That's how I feel. But we got some games coming up this weekend. I'm on leave, so I get to watch.
We'll be watching one live.
Oh, you going to that one?
I am, of course.
I mean, you can take your mask off. You're in your car. Don't be one of people to laugh at if they're in their car
I know.
with their mask on.
Frank, she got them things in her headrest. So what do you expect?
Facts.
Okay, you see how they left June alone. You see he's coming. And you shut your fat tail up.
Hey, listen. I think you need to take that mask off. What you need to do, you're by yourself in the car. Or don't put your close contact as your headrest. You're good. Take it off.
No, with this non-flying Eagle fan on the goddamn phone, I feel like his bullshit is coming. The contagion of his bullshit is coming through. Y'all making me cuss. Cut it out.
You know what? I wasn't even gonna bring this up, Frank and Bree, but I know y'all heard of that crate challenge, right? Look at it. Like, how crazy is that?
One crate challenge. The Jaguars. Hey, not June have an NFL meme and waiting for the last minute to drop it. You know what I'm saying?
And
No,
you know he
he's
about
an a-hole.
you know he about to fall too. You know he about to fall.
June.
I'm just putting it out
Yeah, that level of petty is real. Listen, let's wrap it up. I mean, I ain't got nothing else to cover for the rest of for this last week. I think we did a good job this week. Bree, any closing remarks?
Everyone have a great and safe week and weekend. The challenge comes on tonight. It's a Wednesday routinely thing. That's really much all I have to say. And I do have something to say. Okay, it's not football related. Okay, but one of my favorite artists is Trippie Redd. Dropped an album on Friday. Okay, it's called Trip at Night. I don't know if you guys listen to Trippie Redd, but it is an amazing album. He has amazing features on this album. He has Drake, he has Lil Uzi Vert, he has Playboy Cardi, he has Ski Mask Slump God, he has XXXTentacion and Juice WRLD, RIP both to them. And he has Polo G and Lil Durk. And I think this album is phenomenal and it was amazing. Speaking of his song with Drake, Betrayal, after that song dropped on Saturday, Kanye assumed that Drake was throwing shots at him and started beef with him and leaked Drake's address on Instagram.
It's hella petty. Hella petty.
But he didn't say, the only line he said was 45, 44, give it a break. Like talking about like someone's age. But it did how many people are 44 or 45 years old,
Right.
If we're gonna talk about hip hop, I gotta get off live. I can't do it while I'm live because it's just
but
not hip hop. We can
listen. It could have been about anybody. Maybe it is. I think it could be about Kanye because they're both waiting for one another to drop an album before they drop it first. In my opinion, y'all should just fight and square up, and whoever loses got to drop the album first.
This ain't 90s.
Because Drake don't want to drop his album and then Kanye do better numbers to him, and Kanye don't want to drop his album and Drake afterwards.
Well, we gonna talk about that.
Really, but that's nothing.
Let's close up and I'll talk about it because I got some time in the game and
the challenge comes on in 10 minutes. So
let's end it up. Hey June, what you got?
Hey, I'm just gonna leave with this quote right here. I'm gonna make you proud, Frank. Someone once said, if I'm not a championship level quarterback, then I'm not gonna play. But if I think I could win a championship, then I'll play. But that being said, when y'all go to work tomorrow, y'all better come to work. You know what I'm saying?
That was Tom fucking terrific.
That's it. That's it.
He said that.
Come to work. Come to work.
Nikki, what you got, man?
Nah, like always, it's always fun and just to come on here and decompress and so I like, everybody have a great weekend, all that good stuff. I'll be live. When my team go play the Cowboys, I'll be there. I'm gonna take pics. And I expect the Eagles to do the exact same thing they've done all week, all 2 weeks. Okay, all right, y'all have a great weekend. That's all.
Hey guys, we out here doing this. Get our minds off the daily actions that we got going on in life. Tune in. Thank you for supporting. If you're out there, please take care of yourselves. Too many people end up in the hospital with pneumonia, blood clots, and all this stuff that's going on. Tune in, support, listen, and thank you. This is Frank's Unsolicited Advice.